Hey, how's it? Joe, Big Island Jeep Rental here, showing off the new Jeep here, one of the new ones to the fleet. Its name is going to be Gemini. We're naming it the Gemini because the North Gemini telescope on the top of Mauna Kea. Got these 4xEs. This is a 4xE Sahara, by the way. The real cool thing about these 4xEs is they use the engine even more to recharge the battery when you're going downhill and slowing down, that kind of stuff. I had a customer called me up. He got one of these 4xEs, these hybrids, and he told me that I just had to tell my customers about how cool this was going down Mauna Kea. He said he just put it in 4 low in second gear and just set the cruise control essentially and put it on max regen, and he didn't use the brakes, his words, although you should use the brakes if you're going too fast. So they did a temperature check on his brakes, and the guy was like, how hot do you think they are, or whatever? And he goes, probably about 120. And they did a temperature test and they were 117. He said he didn't use the brakes. And by the time he got down to the bottom of Mauna Kea, he told me that the battery was 75% charged again. So he got up to the top, it was 0, and it just charged on the way down. So this is a Mauna Kea machine. If there was ever a machine built for Mauna Kea, boom, you're looking at it. Just makes everything safer because you're not riding the brakes as hard. Although you shouldn't really need to do that anyways in a Jeep Wrangler. But I've definitely had some customers tell me that DL&R, the Rangers up there, really like the Jeeps and think they're kind of the best four-wheel drive vehicle for Mauna Kea because the brakes don't get hot as bad as some other cars, stuff like that. So quick walk around, I guess, here. It is a soft top. You're not going to get that at the corporate companies for sure. They quit doing those a while back ago. Side steps, you need a little help getting in. Some BALLER 20-inch tires. I might actually create a new category on my website just called BALLER because this color is silver. I wish I had more sunlight here. I haven't seen this color of silver before, and I'm a Jeep guy. It's just like this really bright, kind of reminds you of the color of a star or something, like this whitish, almost pearly metallic silver color. Maybe I can get some sunlight on it here. I normally don't like silver, but that is a cool, badass color of silver. I am digging it. Ironically, it's called zenith silver, I think. So this is, again, it's a Sahara, but it's also loaded for a Sahara. Has the big touchscreen system in it, Apple CarPlay, Android Audio, navigation. I don't have it on. It's got leather. There's a subwoofer in the back. Can't see that from here, but you get the idea. Kind of rocks. Round steering wheel, which is kind of nice. That's a joke. Yeah, just a really loaded Jeep. I mean, outside of the Rubicon, this is pretty much as good as it gets, you know, with this trim package on it. It's got everything you need, you know, from the soft top to just looks. Like I said, this is a baller Jeep. Gets great on gas mileage. And if you're not familiar with hybrids or electric hybrids, so this is both electric and a hybrid. So you can plug it in if you want to. You do not have to plug this thing in. But if you do, if you got an Airbnb or something like that, an extension cord, you can plug it in and even get better gas mileage. But in hybrid alone, you know, recharges the battery when you hit the brakes and all that kind of stuff. It's got the same amount of torque as a 392 Hemi. So you step on the gas and you just take off like a rocket in this thing. They are pretty damn cool. All right, that's the Gemini. Thanks for watching. Aloha.